Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, TGIF. Come on. And it's my birthday. Come on with the milkman turning 45 years old today. Man, it is crazy. I actually woke up feeling worse today than I did yesterday. It sucks. I am over feeling weak and being sick. My voice is better, but I'm hacking up a bunch of junk, which is a good thing, getting all this stuff out of my system. But, man, this neck and head jump, man, it's just got me sore. Not feeling that great. I just took all my vitamins and my medicine and all that other stuff, and hopefully, as the day progresses, I start feeling a little better. But, man, definitely don't feel that great. I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. Come on. Nah, I ain't old. I'm just kidding. 45 is still a spring chicken. It's the prime. They say that the 40s are the best years of your life. Well, I'm trying to find out out here, guys. I'm trying to find it out. Rocking the MT Homestead today. Come on with the MT Homestead. What's going on, guys? I know y'all watch. And, yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend, though. We're all going out tonight to celebrate my birthday. Somewhere that Margarita's got planned. I don't even really know exactly where that's at right now, but I know it's in Russellville somewhere or something like that, but I don't have a location. She's supposed to text me an address later. So we're all going to get together there, go celebrate the milkman a little bit, which I'm excited about, especially being I've been stuck in this cabin for 2 weeks now, 14 days of being sick, although I have went to work a little bit, but I've tried to avoid people as much as possible. So I'm excited about seeing my people and kind of hanging out. And then tomorrow, me and Margarita's got a wedding to go to, about 2 or 3 hours away. One of her friends is getting married. I got my suit all dry cleaned and pressed, so milkman gonna step it up. Might take a picture, put it on my community tab. Y'all see me all looking a little different than out here on the homestead. You know, I clean up all right. So yeah, busy weekend. I am hoping that I feel better by Sunday to where I can actually get out in the yard and actually start getting some stuff done. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to work out in the middle of the day in the heat and stuff, but I would like Sunday morning to be able to get out, get on Uber, start doing some clearing and stuff like that, and in the evening as well. And maybe do a little filming for the main channel. I've been killing y'all on Come On Homesteading with just vlogs, which is typically not me. I do vlogs, but I try to mix it up with work, vlog, especially working full time. It's hard for me to just put building videos out every single day, every single video, because I don't have enough time to sit there and build that much. I build on the weekends. And I do a lot of the improvements here on the homestead on the weekends. Because during the week, I spend a lot of the week after work editing videos, doing lives, stuff like that. And try to get some stuff done in the evenings and do a little bit of filming. But for the most part, after work on the weekdays is kind of my business side of YouTube, where I kind of make the videos and, you know, respond to emails and comments and that kind of stuff. So the weekends is really the only 2 days, well now 3 days, because I went to 410s at work, that I have to actually build. So, and for the last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to be outside on the weekends and do anything. So I am way behind on filming and work in general, and my health is more important, which you guys have let me know many times. Slow down, don't rush, y'all wait, and all that. And that's why I love you guys. The hummingbirds are humming right now. Let me see. Oh, he just flew off. Let me see if I can flip it around. Nope, they just spun off. I'm gonna keep the phone in my hand for a minute because they kept swinging in and swinging out. Next time one comes up here, I just filled up all their juices in their hummingbird feeders this morning. Man, they drink a lot. Each one of those hummingbird feeders, the big ones, they hold about a quart of sugar water. And it only takes them about 2 days to drink both of them. There, check that out, guys. I love sitting here watching the hummingbirds. They love to play. Normally there's about 6 or 7 of them, but because it went dry for a couple of days, I think it's going to take a minute for them all to find it. I've had about 3 of them here this morning drinking and playing a little bit. But this is my view in the mornings right here. They got the 2 feeders right here. And I just sat here and watched the hummingbirds do their thing. I love it. I love it. It's my happy. This is my happy place. What do they call it now? Safe spot, space, or spots, or whatever the people are calling them. The junk now. This is my safe space. Hummingbird done came back. I ain't gonna switch it again. If a bunch of them come in, I'll switch it. But it's not a bad morning. I can feel the humidity a little bit. It's starting to kick a little bit, but it's not too hot right now. Got a little bit of a light breeze, which is definitely making things feel a little better. So I'm enjoying it. As you can hear, the cicadas, I think they're called, or whatever. Boy, they are out there kicking. They talking to me. I think they out there telling me happy birthday, because they have been extremely loud this morning. And we got Eclipse. She's over there hanging out. Eclipse, say hi to the people. She ain't having. I think she's mad at me because I ain't filled her pool up this morning yet. But I can't fill her pool up because she's got to go to the babysitters today. Because I got all the stuff to do this weekend. I'm actually taking Eclipse to the 41.36 so she can hang out with her sister this weekend. And that way I don't have to worry about her. And Ryder will be going as well. Being that I'm going to be in and out throughout the weekend. I want to take them over there because I'm not going to be running the generators all weekend. So I don't want them in the cabin being all hot and stuff and somebody having to come in and check on them and do all of that. A lot of people has asked, what do I do with Eclipse when I'm at work with it being hot and everything else in the cabin? Eclipse stays in the cabin, and what I do is my generators, I typically fill up my generators before I go to sleep at night. And they last anywhere from 12 to 13 hours running. So I fill them up 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night and let them run. And then when I leave in the morning, I leave the generators running. And I keep the cabin at night at 62 degrees in there, so it is cold. And what that does is that allows the generators to run pretty much until about noon, and before they actually shut off. And the cabin is well insulated and is able to keep its temperature at a comfortable temperature until I get home from work. I have a thermometer inside, and it's never gotten out of the 70s. Even on the hottest days, the days that we've been at like 109 degrees, by the time I get off work, I think the highest that it's ever been in the cabin when I've gotten off work is 78 degrees. So that keeps them cool. 78 degrees is not a bad temperature at all. And they have plenty of water, food, all of that stuff in the cabin. So yeah, that's how I deal with that. It does cost me more money on gas, and definitely extends the gas bill a little bit, but you got to take care of your babies, and I don't want them in the cabin hot. And honestly, I probably don't even have to run it that much, and it would hold a temperature that's comfortable enough for the animals. But it is what it is. I'm kind of on a schedule with the way I got it right now. It's just a nightly routine that I do before I go to bed. I go outside, I fill up the generators, and just make it to where the generator runs, you know, like until noon the next day. And when I switched to 10-hour days, I changed the time that I fill the generators up. I used to fill it up or more around like 8 o'clock at night, and then that would kind of keep that in the 70s temperature while I was at work. But then once I switched to 10-hour days, I started filling the generators up a couple of hours later at night before I went to bed, which makes them run and stuff. And also, I have stuff set up to where I have little
little cameras and stuff set up that I can kind of remote into and look at the cabin while I'm at work. And what that does is I have it to where I can see the thermometer in the camera while I'm at work when I kind of log in to check on the animals, because I check on the animals throughout the day while I'm at work on my phone on an app. And I have the camera positioned to where I can see the thermometer as well. That way, if it ever gets to where it's getting hotter than I'm comfortable with in the cabin with the animals, then I will come home and put gas in the generator and crank the generator to keep them cool. So I keep a close eye on all of that. I make sure that I take care of my animals. Those are my babies, as y'all can see. I love my babies to death. I spoil them. When animals come to Come On Mountain, they hit the animal lottery, because I am all about taking as best possible care as I can of the animals here on the mountains. They're my responsibility. I am a firm believer that if you are going to be an animal owner, that you take that very seriously. And so I try to make sure that they are as comfortable as possible. This is a working homestead. I will be having other animals like goats and pigs and cattle and all kinds of other stuff like that. And I will be raising all of that to process. That is part of it. And I know some of y'all have problems with that, and I'm sorry. But you can't afford to feed a whole bunch of stuff that don't have a purpose. And I want to live as sustainable as possible at some point out here. So raising my own groceries is part of that. I do process all of my own food. I was doing that in Florida, and I ain't to that point here yet. I got to get the infrastructure set up to get the animals. But I will be raising from hoof to plate. I will process all my own food. I do know how to cut, process animals, cut them all up into all the prime cuts and stuff like that. I learned that when I was a kid in 4-H and different programs and stuff. Learning how to make sugar cure ham, sausage, bacon, kind of all of that kind of stuff, and just processing animals. So, and I still have all of my processing stuff at my brother's house in Florida. So, I did get rid of most of my stuff in Florida, but I did take that stuff to his house because I knew at some point I was going to buy property and do this homesteading thing again. And that's a lot of money in that. I got the commercial level type grinders and dehydrators and kind of all that stuff, and slicers and stuff like that, so I can process my own food. So eventually I will make a outdoor food processing area here like I was starting to build there in Florida. I want to do a walk-in cooler situation to where I can kind of age meat and hang meat and all that other stuff, and just have a nice area to be able to safely process my own food and do it the right way. So that is coming. So for the people that don't like that, I'm sorry, but it is part of this lifestyle. And I'm a firm believer. When I was in all those programs when I was younger, I actually was in slaughterhouses and stuff like that, commercial ones, and seen exactly how all of that is done. And trust me when I tell you, when you raise an animal here on a homestead and you give them a nice, healthy, safe, stable environment and life, and you raise them from the beginning to the plate and do it the proper way, that is so much more humane than the way the big industry does it. I have seen some stuff in some of those slaughterhouses that will make you curl, I promise you. So I believe, my own personal belief is that this way right here is a lot more humane and a lot better on the animals and stuff. And I mean, it's the food chain, it's the circle of life, you know. It's part of it. A lot of people that hate on that kind of stuff will go to Walmart or Winn-Dixie or something like that, and they will just go grab meat off the shelf, and they eat meat too, but they don't understand where that meat came from, how that meat was raised, how that meat was processed, what was injected in that meat. Same with the vegetables. Same thing. The vegetables are the same way. The vegetables and stuff that are in grocery stores and stuff, there's all kinds of stuff sprayed and stuff on them to make them last longer and stuff. That's why they're always like, wash your vegetables, this and that, because of the pesticides and all the different preservatives and all that kind of stuff that's put in everything. So I do know quite a bit about all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I was in a lot of programs growing up when I was younger, and I've seen a lot, and it honestly shaped me for the type of lifestyle that I want to live, because I am not about being cruel to animals. I am about giving them a healthy life while they're on this planet, until it is time for them to turn into nutrients for me and my family. So I don't know how I got on that rant right there on my birthday, but I did, because I think because I got a lot of that kind of going in my mind. I really want to start, I got a lot of projects going on, but in the back of my mind, there is the whole big plan for the homestead. As I do more and more around here, and I'm planning on starting to clear out these areas to get some lumber and stuff, some logs and stuff kind of set aside to start milling, to start doing all these building projects. And with doing that, I got to clear out the land around here. So I have been thinking a lot about the animal part out here, because I only want to clear out areas where there will be building projects or animals. And so I've been doing a lot of thinking about all of that lately, about where I want to clear, how I want to clear, where I want to start, and what animals are actually going to be where. Because I've got a list, I would say, a dream, or a dream list, or a want-to list, or whatever you want to call it, of what type of animals I want to raise here on the homestead, and kind of where I want them and where I want them positioned, and where will make it the most convenient for me to be able to take care of them, because I want to automate as much as possible, just to make it easier for me to be able to produce as much as possible out here. Being a single guy, I mean, if you're spending all your day just feeding and watering animals, then you're not going to get nothing else done on the homestead, like gardening and stuff like that. And also, we got fall coming up. It's about time to start dealing with the fall crops and stuff, and I did not get to do a summer crop because I was just moving here and all that. I would like to try to get a couple of raised flower beds, nothing extreme, just a couple of smaller raised flower beds for me to be able to grow some winter crops, like some lettuce and stuff like that, for the winter. Something that's easy to maintain, something that's not going to take a lot of my time, because I don't have a lot of time right now. But I would like to start getting some of that natural kind of food here on the homestead, because you got to eat, you know what I mean? And right now I'm buying it, and I'm not self-sustainable by any means right now. I have to buy pretty much everything. So I would like to slowly start making steps to, you know, move me into the other direction of that. You know, it's almost impossible to be 100% self-sustained. It takes a community for that. You can't grow everything that you need, and you can't raise everything that you need. But if you've got enough people in your area that do different things, you can barter and swap and trade and stuff like that. And you can pretty much get down to net zero as much as possible. I mean, you still got to buy salt and stuff. My dad used to say, the only thing I want to go to the grocery store is salt. You know, so you're never going to be able to have it all. But the more that you can do on your homestead or your community's homesteads, in my opinion, it's a better life. And you know what you're eating. And, you know, they say that everything tastes better if it's fresh and grown, like chicken eggs and gardening and stuff. That is true. It is so true. It's not just a saying to tell people to do it. It is true. It tastes so much better when you grow it yourself and you know what's in it. But I think that's my rant for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful, productive weekend. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes that everybody has given me. It really, really makes me feel loved. I appreciate it. This community, I tell everybody, I have the best community on YouTube. I truly, truly feel that way. I actually got a card yesterday, and a handwritten letter, a 3-page handwritten letter, and like a 4 or 5-page like handmade card that had like "Come On Mountain." If I had it with me right now, I'll show it. I'll probably show it on another video. Gigi, I appreciate it. It meant a ton to me. It was such a cute card. It had like a silhouette of the homestead and of clips and hunting and fishing and all kinds of stuff. It was so cute, and it meant so much. And I love the handwritten letters. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear y'all's story. you know, YouTube's a business and all of that, and I do it for a business, but my number one for why I do YouTube is the community. And you guys reaching out and writing letters and stuff and telling me about you and your past and all that other stuff, and how this channel helps you and motivates you and all that other stuff, man, that means the world to me. And to be honest with you, that's what keeps me going on YouTube. That's why I'm chomping at the bits to get back to work. I am fighting it. I am trying to be smart about it, guys. I'm not pushing it. I am truly, maybe for the first time in my life, truly trying to listen to my body and get over this cold or sickness or whatever I got going on the right way. And really allowing my body to heal. It's been 14 days. 14 days. I don't think I've stopped for 14 days ever in my life. But I have. I've shut it down. I've been making these videos and stuff right here. This doesn't take a lot of energy and a lot of stuff out of me, because it's just me and you sitting here talking. And but that's why I haven't put out as much stuff on Come On Homesteading, except for a couple of vlogs, because physically I'm just not able to get out there and build. And 99.9% of y'all understand that and still support me and still watch the vlogs and the videos, and I love y'all for that. Of course, you got the 1% that's like, all you do is talk, you don't build, all that other stuff. Well, those are the type of people that I'm not going to focus on anyways, because that right there just tells me that they don't have my best interest in hand to begin with. All they want to do is just see me sit there and kill myself and just to put a video out. And to me, those ain't the type of people that I want to try to build my channel around anyways. I want to build my channel around the 99.9% of y'all that show nothing but love, support, and encouragement, and keep me motivated. And because I'm all about positivity, I'm all about lifting everybody up and trying to motivate everybody to do better, to make that small change in their life, to move their life in a more positive direction. And if you're not happy out there in this world, only you can change it, guys. Only you can change an unhappy situation. You cannot sit back and rely on it to change itself. You cannot sit back and wait on somebody else to change it for you. If you are not happy in your current situation, no matter what that situation is, it is up to you to reach down, tie up your work boots, your little work strings or whatever, and get off your rump shaker and do something about it. And that goes with any type of issue that you have. Attack it. Go after it. If you're not happy, life is short, guys. And as my birthday is here today, 45 years old, I swear it feels like yesterday I was 20, and it's already been 25 years. And we're not promised tomorrow. There's all kinds of examples of that happen every single day. So one day living unhappy is a day too long. So starting today, anybody out there that's watching this, if you're not happy with something in your life, whether it be your job, your day-to-day, your marriage, if you're not happy with your relationship with your children or whatever, today is the day. Today is the day, guys, to make a step in a positive direction to fix that. Whether it be, you know, have that tough conversation with your significant other to start making changes to find your way back to why y'all are together, or, you know, making it, you know, start building up your skills or something to move to a different career or something if you're not happy in the current career, or to advance yourself in the career that you're in, or having that tough conversation with your boss, you know, about things that's been making you unhappy and not feeling appreciated. Today is the day to start making the change to live a better life tomorrow. So that is my positive. That's my motivation for y'all. That's my homework for y'all guys today. And once again, thank you for all the birthday wishes. And the main thing that I want for my birthday, guys, is for y'all tomorrow to make steps, to take steps, to be happier that you are tomorrow than you are today. Wake up every single day, guys, and try to be a better person than you was yesterday. And I promise you, it's infectious. And next thing you know, time flies, you blink your eye, all of a sudden your whole environment's changed and you have found your happy. So until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on, keep it real.